and welcome to another part of my house. If we haven't met before, my name is Jenna, and I'm going to be doing a pick an object reading today about how to take back control of your life. I don't know why I'm like slouching over like I'm like nervous. No, we are doing this. How to take back control of your life. The reason I'm a little bit nervous is because I am going to be talking a little bit at the beginning of the video, and you can still skip to the pile that you're going to be doing, but I am going to be talking a little bit in the beginning of the video kind of about my journey and how I personally took back control of my life. So for pile number 1, we're going to be doing this cool little dragon head. For pile number 2, we're going to be doing this lovely little turtle woman. And for pile number 3, we got this guy. Man, woman, anything, really. So these are your options: the turtle, the yoga skeleton, or the dragon head. Perfect. And I will see you at your pile. But first I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about what this kind of journey looked like for me. And this is very hard for me to talk about just because I'm not used to really expressing myself. I'm just not used to expressing myself. Oh, that's it. No, and you know what? That was the main reason why I lost control of my life in the first place. I was extremely lethargic. I had no energy. I was at a much heavier weight than I had ever been at in my entire life. Isn't that right, Ruby? I had terrible acne, and I had never had acne before. I had developed severe anxiety, severe depression, to the point where I was picking my skin. Like, I have scars on my arm from doing this. Luckily, they have healed. Well, they're still scars, but you know. I have them on my legs. I couldn't control anything in my life, so I was like, I need to control something. I can control my skin, but I still felt like that was out of control because I had acne all of a sudden, and I had never experienced that before, and it was very stressful and very scary for me. I was extremely overweight for what was normal to me, and it made it so that I had acne, I had gained weight. I didn't want anyone to look at me because I didn't even look like myself anymore. I even just trying to boggle my mind around it is I had no ability to set boundaries in my life. I was way too giving, I guess I would say, where I don't really think you can be too giving necessarily, but bear with me here. I was extremely giving, and I'm still an extremely giving person. That part really just hasn't changed even a little bit, and I think that that's crucial to it. I'm an extremely generous person, and I'm always here for anyone's problems. I really like helping people. I really like helping people, and I developed that in a codependent way. So I was not necessarily basing my opinion on myself on how others viewed me. I was people pleasing, but not for my own benefit. I just wanted everything to be okay and be happy. Because I'm a highly sensitive person. It affects about 20% of the population. 1 out of 5 people are highly sensitive people. So when people around you are in high spirits and they're happy and they're enjoying life, you can feed off of that energy, and it's a lot easier for you to exist because you don't have all this heaviness around you. And so whenever people started to get heavy, the people that I loved and the people that I chose to be in my life, I would absolutely be there for them, because helping them, not only do I get to like help them, but it helps me, because that means that energetically, like, I can tap into people's emotions. So if I don't want to feel into that emotion, why don't I help them with that emotion? That was where my mind was at. And it got to the point where I was completely and utterly sacrificing every single part of myself just to help all of the people around me, because I felt like the COVID happened and just everything was out of control. Everything was changing in my life. Nothing was what I had. It was all unknown. It was all unknowns to me. And I latched onto the people that I loved most when everything was scary and new and confusing and chaotic. And those people also latched back onto me, and I still love them, like, with my whole heart, but I needed to figure out a way to create my own space, to create a sanctuary within myself that I didn't have to tap into other people's energies when I didn't want to, or when I felt like I couldn't. And I needed to figure out a way to set boundaries, saying, you know what, I love you, but right now I'm feeling really heavy and I can't help you with this situation. I need to take care of myself first so that I can then hopefully not take care of you, but so that we can take care of each other. It wasn't let's take care of each other. That wasn't the energy in my relationships at the time. It was, I'm taking care of everyone and everything, and I'm so stressed out and I can't control anything because these are all individual people, but I feel like they're messing up their life and that's stressing me out. Why don't you just not do this? Like, why aren't you listening to me? And it got to the point where, like, I was numb. I completely had to just numb and turn off. And I ended up really not being able to take it anymore. I felt like I was dying. I felt very betrayed in a lot of my relationships because I just had given so much. And I felt like I honestly at the time, like, was like, these people are evil. I don't see them as evil now. Like, I still dearly, dearly, dearly love these people, but I had to make a lot of decisions in who I was going to allow access to me at the time, because I needed to remember who I was. I needed to re-strengthen the foundation of who is Jenna Russell. And that meant that I had to pretty much completely isolate myself for 5 weeks, talking to my mom like once every like other week. And that was pretty much it. And I just needed a clean slate. So I got this house and it was completely gray when I got it. Everything was gray. The floors were gray. All the walls were gray. Everything was gray. And that's kind of how my world felt at that time. And one day I was just feeling so heavy and so sad because I had just cut out so many people of my life, like, that I loved, but they weren't good for me anymore, and I wasn't going to be good for them anymore either. So it was the right thing to do, but I was so sad. I thought I was a terrible person because I couldn't keep up. I couldn't help everyone. I couldn't help myself and be there for everyone that needed me or that I thought needed me. And I just started painting the walls. I just started putting color on the walls because I was like, you know what? If my outside world is going to be gray, then my inside world is always going to be gray. Why don't I just put color on the walls, and hopefully as I do that, I will be putting colors back inside of my soul. And it wasn't just like every day got easier or anything like that. Like, there were multiple times in which I was done. I was absolutely done. I had, my anxiety. I was like borderline agoraphobic. I wouldn't go outside because I couldn't I couldn't handle the way that people were looking at me, like so concerned. And then when I started to like post again on social media, people were concerned, and I was like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Like, people think I'm some sort of like freak. But I'm just so happy. I'm really proud of myself, honestly. What really helped me take back control of my life when I was getting ready to end it, honestly. Sorry. Someone was sending me love. I felt it. Thank you. Was remembering who I was. Remembering that I'm not a bad person. I don't need to be so critical of myself. There's no reason to criticize the fact that I couldn't keep it together when I had put way too much on my plate. My back was so heavy. Like, I literally had back problems because I had the weight of everyone on my shoulders, and it wasn't their fault. I put that weight there. I took on their responsibilities on top of my own responsibilities because, I don't know, I thought I had to. I realized that I didn't have to. I started going to therapy. I started seeing an amazing hypnotherapist. Her name's Dawn Marie. If you would like her contact information, message or comment and I will give it to you. I love her. And she helped me manifest a new mindset. I started reading books like crazy. If you want any recommendations, I can give that to you. I started praying again. I grew up very, very, very religious and very conservative. But I figured out a way to pray to the universe and not make it feel like it was in that strict, kind of more shame-giving environment. I figured out a way I had gone through a religious crisis about a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I don't know. I've been going through a religious crisis. I grew up Mormon, and at some points it's a very beautiful, beautiful community to grow up in. You do really learn a lot of great values about love and community and integrity and virtue, but there was an element of shame and hypercritical viewpoints of your character and who you are and whether you're doing good enough. And because of that, I had to take myself out of that community and really assess what it was that I personally believed and what was taught to me as a child. And I developed my own spirituality, which is definitely something I can make another video about if that's something. But I realized that there were so many beautiful parts of the religion that I was just throwing away for no reason, just out of spite, because I was mad that someone got mad at me when I was 13 for wearing a pair of shorts. That doesn't have to take away from the beauty that there is of having a very intimate relationship with the universe, with some sort of higher power. If you want me to get 12 steps on you, the first step is having a higher power, finding something. I don't know if that's the first step, honestly, but I did go to a lot of AA meetings growing up for some reason. My mom was very sober by that point, but free food, I don't know. Socialize? There's more, I guess, whatever. But I really just had to start remembering who I was, apart from my religion, apart from all the people that I knew. Just seriously going within and saying, what actually makes me happy? What makes me feel charged? What makes me feel alive? And a lot of that is art. Most of that's art. A lot of that is good, loving, beautiful, mutual friendships and connections. But a lot of that is also just giving love just without any sort of expectation of anything back, just giving love. And I needed to go into my past, which was not my favorite thing, and realize that there were so many situations that I wanted to give love to, and so many different people that like I had romantic interest in, that I just never said anything. I just kept it to myself, and I just was like journaling about it, like, oh, I love this person, but their life is too stressful and busy right now. Now's not the right time. I shouldn't bother them with my love, because I saw it as some sort of burden on them, which I also had a lot of self-esteem issues where I didn't think that I was good enough. I was afraid of being rejected. I was afraid of being abandoned. And so I just like kind of went haywire and just like pressed the please reject me, please abandon me button over and over again. I was like, let me trigger my biggest childhood wounds over and over and over and over again until there is no freaking way that this can hurt me again. I wrote love letters. I called people. I did a lot. And I am so happy that I did that, because I was holding on to all of that freaking truth inside of me and just never expressing it. And obviously some situations were more serious and intense than others, but it was really healing. It was so healing. Okay. I definitely got rejected. I got ghosted. I got rejected. I got one kind response. A lot of people just didn't know what the heck to do with this, because I was just like, here's the reasons why I love you. Here's why I never told you. I hope everything's good in life. And then I mean, at first I didn't even like be like, did you ever love me too? And then I started to press that button after I knew I still needed more. I triggered a lot of my wounds over and over and over again until I just had to heal them. Like, there was just like, I had put myself through the biggest heartbreaks that I could possibly imagine over and over again. Like the top 3, you know, like, oh, to all the boys I've ever loved before, like the top 3, like, and I really hope that none of them are ever gonna watch this, God. Okay, no, you know what? See, that's embarrassment. That's like fear of rejection coming up again. It's stupid. But I only got to that point because I literally made myself get rejected by the people I was so scared of getting rejected by. If that at all makes sense. That's what I did. I said sorry to a bunch of people. I said hello to a bunch of people that I freaking lost contact with. Like, I really just let all of my truth. I told my mother how I felt about her. I told my father how I felt about him. I called my grandmas. Like, I really went all out there. And I just said everything that I have always wanted to say. I posted a video of me singing. I posted my art. Like, I posted a little bit more of my body. Like, I just needed to get myself out of myself, if that makes sense. It was just all in my head, and I needed it to be in the world somewhere. I needed someone else to see it, so I didn't think that I was going crazy. And so that's essentially how I took control of my life. I needed to get myself rejected, get myself abandoned. But now, like, literally, if anyone rejected me, it wouldn't even register to me as rejection. It would just be like, oh, that person has unhealed wounds. Like, they're working through it. Like, I understand that. Like, I send love to them. It doesn't have to affect me personally, but I needed it to affect me personally over and over again until I got to that point. But I had always been so scared of triggering all of my wounds that I was like, no, we're gonna keep this inside. And then one day, well, not one day, very slowly over the process of a few months, I just let it all out. Definitely not all in one day. I'm stressed just thinking about that. Oh. Yeah. And now, like, I am in control of all of this. I am so proud of myself for everything that I've done. My house is like my paradise. I get to just paint on it all day. Like, I really did create a new reality for myself. And like, law of attraction, manifestation, if you want to look into that, like, it really does work. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I mean, I know why I think it works, but that's a you thing. This is just about how to take control of your life. So with that, if you actually sat here and listened to all of that, thank you. I really appreciate that. I know at least one person did. Thank you. I'm really proud of myself, and I just want everyone else to be able to do this too. So, I will see you at your pile. Timestamps are going to be below. That was scary, but I did it anyways. And I'm still filming. Hi, those of you that chose this dragon head. So, what I'm getting immediately is that you might have a little bit too much control over your life right now, which of course stems from an inner thing of not feeling like you can control your inner emotions. I'm sorry if that's triggering. I think this whole video might be triggering. Yeah, definitely. You might feel like you're rough around the edges, like you gotta show your sharp teeth, like you gotta scream, and like you gotta get angry in order to be seen. I think that you're very frustrated with things not working out the way that you want them to or the way that you think is best. And I get that. Oh, how I get that. You're not seeing that you don't need to control every part of your life. All you need to do is learn to control the way that you react to every part of your life. Stop controlling your emotions. Stop controlling your emotions. That's how you're going to get control of your life. Let out all of your emotions, even the angry ones, even the ones that burn like fire. Write it all down. Tell people how you actually feel. You don't need to make yourself seem scary to protect yourself. If you let yourself be emotionally vulnerable, people aren't going to attack you. People aren't going to hurt you. It's all about how you react to it. So I think how you're reacting to things is is the way that you're going to get control of your life. How you allow other people's words and opinions to affect you. Definitely express how they affect you to them. But you need to be expressing, and you need to see that people are not perfect. People are not as controlled as you are. People are silly. People are so silly. And it's so hard to just allow them that. But you're so silly too. I'm silly. We're all silly. You don't need to fear how other people are going to treat you. You don't need to fear other people's opinions of you, because honestly, the way that people see you is the way that you see yourself, or the way that they see themselves. You can't control that. You can't control your boss's childhood wounds and how they affect you. I've tried to control that. Trust me. I'm like having flashbacks. I'm like, oh God. You can't control what other people think about you. You can't control that. What cards do I want to get into today? How are you going to get control of your life? Let's start off with some moon cards, because I love the moon. And I hope you do too. How does my dragon pile get back control in their life? Oh. Personal issues reach resolution. Allow your personal issues to reach resolution. It's a full moon in Cancer card. We may have some Cancers here. Allow personal issues to reach their own resolution. Speak your truth and allow everyone else to do the same, and then just let it go. Just see what happens. Just let go of the idea that it's on you. That all of your personal issues are yours to solve. Because your personal issues involve other people, and you can't solve other people. You probably could. You're probably very smart. You probably could solve other people. But you can't make them listen to your solutions. They're not going to listen. If they don't want to listen, they're not going to listen. And you can't. People have free will. And all you can do is speak what you know to be true. Speak love, speak kindness, speak frustration, speak anger, but do it in a constructive way. But don't try and push things, don't try and force things, because there's nothing that you can do to make something happen. All you can do is hope and dream and wish and do your best on your end. But sometimes things are out of your control for now. So what can you learn from that? Why is that out of your control? How does that being out of your control, how can you react better to that? How can you say, you know what, this situation's out of my control, but just because it's out of my control, that doesn't mean that I'm not doing enough, because you are doing enough. You are helping. Just by speaking your truth and by being there and being supportive, you are helping. You are. And that's the most help that you can give. And that's the best help that you can give. Because if you try and micromanage everyone else's actions and everyone else's feelings, you're just going... That's not the best way to help. It's not that you're going to make it worse. It's not anything. It's just not going to be what's best for you. And it's not going to be best for the people involved, because they need to come to their own conclusions. And that's how everyone's going to learn best. And I know it's scary, because you can't control it. You're into the unknown. Watch Frozen 2, Into the Unknown. Step out of your comfort zone. Yep, definitely step out of your comfort zone. Step out of your comfort zone. If you have a routine, do something that you do every day in a different way. Just do things slightly differently. Stepping out of your routine and stepping out of your comfort zone in that way is even in small ways every day. Change the way you text. Change the way you say hi. Like, just change something about your daily routine. Just do it in a different way. Take one small step. All you have to do is take the first step that you can. That's all you have to do. Focus on that first step, one at a time. How else? A new start is coming, the new moon. Show the world the real you, full moon Aquarius. Let your emotions be heard. Let them be heard. Do not fear other people's reactions, because if you're holding that back, you're just hurting them. They need to know your truth. Everyone needs to know your truth. Your truth is it's the most important thing in the whole world. It is. And let it be known. Speak it. In order to live an authentic life, you must speak your truth authentically. Accept new starts. Accept that nothing is yet set in stone. Allow things to change. Allow new things to begin. Allow things to end. Just follow what feels good in your heart. What makes you feel the most love? Just keep doing what makes you feel the most love. Don't be afraid of changing things up. Don't be afraid of living outside of a routine. Throw the routine out the door. Take a drawer, empty it, put it in your living room, and stare at it for hours. That's what my hypnotherapist told my mom to do one time. It was funny. But I feel like it helped. Accept when nothing will come of a situation. Accept that no matter how hard you try, sometimes you can't make something happen. You can't, unless it involves your physical body. The only thing you can control is the way you react to things and your physical body and what you're doing. Your breath. You can control your breath. You can control your thoughts. You can control the way that you are emotionally reacting to each and every situation. And that is the only way that you're going to get control of your life. You don't need to control everyone else. People might tell you have a temper on you or something, and you don't. You don't. You are not an angry person. You're just someone overburdened, trying to carry other people's burdens as well, and you have to let them down. You have to let them down and take care of your burdens first. Or you're going to stress your body out. You're going to stress your body out. You're going to get sick. Feel the love that you are. Just by purely existing, you are so love. Like, you just are love. Just by existing. You don't have to do anything. Take time to breathe out. Maybe do some breath work. There's like guided meditations on the internet for breath work and stuff like that. Do a 5-minute one each day, each morning. Show yourself that you are committed to yourself first before you try and commit yourself to other things. Okay? I'm going to pull an Abraham Hicks card because he's pretty cool. And Esther Hicks, she's really cool too. How can our dragons take control of their life? How can our dragons take back control of their life? There are many right ways for us to behave. That could be an affirmation. Write it down. There are many right ways for us to behave. It is possible to live upon this planet with large numbers of other beings who believe and behave in a variety of ways, in peace together. When you are able to focus in such a way as to allow your alignment with Source, even though others are choosing to behave differently than you are choosing, then you will truly be free from the bondage of attempting the impossible task of getting everyone to agree on one right way. One right way would lead to endedness. Many right ways allow eternal expansion. One right way would lead to eternal endedness. Many right ways allows eternal expansion. There is not one way to keep everyone on track. There are many right ways for us to behave. And the fact that there are many right ways for us to behave, there are many right ways to act. There are many right ways to go about living your life. And just because you know it's not the right way, this is a message to me too, just because you know it's not the right way, that just means it's not the right way for you. You need to allow other people to find their own right way on their own. With your guidance, of course, give them advice. What am I doing right now? But I'm not going to try and convince you that this is the right way and take on that stress, because there is no right way to do anything. There is no right decision. I mean, honestly, if you want a little secret, there's no right and there's no wrong. And I know that sounds hard to say, but there's only love-based actions and there's fear-based actions. But sometimes fear-based actions are from love, and sometimes love-based actions are from fear. You gotta stop making it black and white. You gotta stop making it black and white. There is no right and there is no wrong. There's just a bunch of different ways. There's just a bunch of difference. And because of that, we can expand. If we all did things the right way, according to our own beliefs, if we got everyone else to act in the right way, this world would be terrible. It would suck. It would suck. And I am now understanding in the Bible, me bringing up the Bible right now, okay, help me. But in the Bible, God had to choose either Lucifer or Jesus to come down and be the savior of the world. And Jesus said he wanted everyone to have free will, free agency. Everyone could figure out their own way. Lucifer was like, no. There's going to be no free will. Can't we just tell everyone the right way? It was both out of love. But Lucifer, the devil, was afraid that everyone else wouldn't find their way. It was out of love. He was literally just afraid that everyone else wouldn't be able to find their way. But Jesus was chosen to be the Savior because he loved everyone so much that he loved their individual ways, no matter what. No matter if it was wrong or right, he still loved their ways. And this is a wonderful, way to talk about this. But it's strange because it's religion. But here we are. Some days we get a little religious, okay? The Bible still has good stories sometimes. The gist. There's many right ways, and Jesus saw that. And he loved everyone for finding their own right way. And even if you think that that's the wrong way, just let them do it. Because everything's happening exactly the way that it needs to happen. And all you have to take care of is you. Okay? Promise me. Promise me right now. You are only going to be worried about you. But don't be worried. Don't worry. Be happy. Okay? So how do you get control of your life? How does our dragons take back control of their life? Huh? How do our dragons take back control of their life? Maybe sing more. Do more of what you love. Come on. I know you got a lot of love in you. Risk! Oh, this is about to get fun for me. I don't know why I said that. This has been fun for me. But I think it's about to get more fun. We'll see. Risk. Be aware or you will have to beware. Oh, be aware or you will have to beware. Do not deny the risk and hazards that you see. Don't deny the risks and hazards that you see. Still tell people if you think that they're doing the wrong thing, but don't get so invested in it. You only have to tell them once, maybe twice. don't overly invest yourself in it, because it's gonna get tied to your self-worth if you do that. You are worth more than how much you can help other people. You absolutely are. Generosity. You can afford to be generous with the gift of your time and attention. What are you not giving your time and attention to that makes you actually happy, that doesn't stress you out? Go do more of that. Be generous with the things that you love. Worry. Worry is attachment to a particular outcome and the fear that it will not come to pass. There's no right outcome. And you just have to learn to accept that. There's no right outcome. There's no wrong outcome. You just got to let whatever outcome is going to happen. Fear. If you want to be free of fears and phobias, then you have to understand why they exist and make peace with them. If you're scared of something, why? If something makes you angry, why? If something makes you feel literally anything other than love, honestly, if something makes you feel love, figure out what emotions you're experiencing, why you're experiencing them, and make peace with that experience. Recycle. Learn from the past and apply it to creating your vision of the future. Don't live in, oh, I should have done this, or oh, I want this to happen. Don't live in the past. Don't live in the future. But remember your past and remember what happened and what it taught you, so that you know what to avoid in the future or what you want to create in the future, so that you can set your intentions on something other than mindlessly cycling around what ifs and should haves. Yeah, I think that's where I'm going to end it for you guys. Thank you so much. I really do want you to get control of your life. I feel like you probably feel like you're in control of your life, at least a little bit, but you don't have to be so in control, okay? You are worth so much more than what you are for other people. Just being there for yourself, just doing the things that you love is more than good enough. It's creating more love on this planet. Every time you do something that makes you feel love, you create more love on this planet and more love for other people to feel. So just feel more love every day. Do things different. Switch things up. Try something a different way. You are divine. You really are awesome. And you probably have great leadership skills. So take your energy away from trying to control your personal relationships and your personal issues and family problems and boyfriend-girlfriend drama and friend group stuff. You don't need to be everyone's therapist. Take your energy away from doing that when it's making you feel heavy, because then you're just creating more heaviness. Set your intention on creating more light, airy feelings in your life, and figure out a way to respond and react and handle your daily tasks and the people that you love in a way that will create feelings that feel light. And a lot of that is just acceptance. Accept the things that cannot be changed so that you can be the change that you wish to see in this world. That was I like the way that weaved. You guys got weaving energy. I don't know what that means. I don't know what, don't hold me to that. Okay. Thank you guys. I'll see you again soon. My turtles. If you think I'm about to start talking about how you move too slow, I'm not. But, well, I kind of am. That's the thing. I kind of will start to talk about that. But not in the way that you think, hopefully. I want to give this turtle a little kiss. I'm going to give this turtle a little kiss. Sorry, my roommate. You guys are my people who get overly overwhelmed with all the different options and all the different paths that you see. You don't know where to go. You don't know which one to choose. And because of that, you're moving slowly. You're a very fast-paced person, but you're moving kind of slowly because you're like, which way do I move? So you're just moving sideways instead of forward because you're like, well, I could go there. Wait, what if I want to go there? Wait, what if I want to go there? I kind of feel like I'm like playing with a toy. And because of that, you're like inching back and forth, but you really could just like fly. Stop overthinking. Stop overthinking every little step that you make, because it's a form of procrastination. It is. You know what you want to do, and even if you don't know what you want to do, it doesn't matter. All you have to do is take the next step that's in front of you. I don't know why I'm doing that. Maybe you need a belly rub. Are you my dog? No, I'm just kidding. You're not my dog. Okay. How can you take back control of your life? Let's go into the fairy oracle. Sounds kind of fun. How can my turtles feel more in control of their life? Okay. Find some solace. Return to nature. Start using natural remedies. Get into flower essences. Accept fairy lovers in your life. Fall in love. Fall in love with your life. Fall in love with everyone around you. Accept new love. Accept romance into your life. Just accept it into your life. Go on adventures. Start discovering more parts of yourself, because as you start discovering more parts of yourself, it won't be so confusing which path to take. Take a break. Take a pause. Allow yourself to explore each option and really feel it. Don't put so much stress on yourself, because you don't need to soar forward. It's okay to go down all these different paths. It's absolutely okay to go down all these different paths. But enjoy it. Don't be like, is this what I'm going to do for the rest of my life? Who the heck cares? Because the rest of your life doesn't even exist right now. The only thing that exists is your life right now. Do you need to walk by?
No, I wanted to say something. Can you cut it out?
No.
Oh. Sorry.
It's okay. Cut out distractions in your life. Mothering, teaching, sharing knowledge. Share all that you know. You probably know so much from all the different paths that you've gone on. Start writing it down. How can you combine it? Sleep more. Definitely get more sleep. Forgive people and try and transcend your ego. Look up how to do that. Let go of things that don't serve you anymore. Detach. Move on. Move on from what's not making you happy. Her special place. Find your own safe place inside and out. Make yourself a sanctuary. Make yourself a sanctuary that is free from stress and from putting all these burdens on yourself. Okay? You don't need to burden yourself. Then why would we do that? Who does that help? Certainly not you. Certainly not you. How does my turtles get control back in their life? That one flipped over. I can always enter my vibrational vortex of creation. It's all about that last card, creating a sanctuary. So write that down. Say that over and over again. I can always enter my vibrational vortex of creation. The key to getting inside your vibrational vortex of creation, of experience the absolute absence of resistance, of achieving complete alignment with all that you have become and all that you desire, and of bringing your physical experience everything that you desire, is being in the state of appreciation. And there is no more important object of attention to which you must flow your appreciation than that of self. Find a way to appreciate yourself in every single moment, and you will be able to enter your own vibrational vortex of creation. That's your sanctuary. Your sanctuary, free from anything that burdens you, is literally just finding a way to appreciate yourself in every single moment. You don't have to appreciate every single moment. You certainly can if you choose to. It will make you happier, probably. But find a way to appreciate yourself in every single moment. Everything around you might not be perfect or exactly how you desire it, but how can you appreciate yourself regardless? Which one wanted to come out? Okay. Beneficial beliefs feel better when I think them. Beneficial beliefs feel better when I think them. There are things in your environment that you believe that match what you want. And there are all kinds of things in your environment that you believe that defy what you want. How would you ever sort them out? How do you know the active beliefs within you that serve you well and the active beliefs within you that do not serve you well? How do you know the beneficial beliefs from the detrimental ones? The beneficial beliefs feel better when you think them. The detrimental ones feel worse when you think them. Think things that make you feel light. Those are the things that you should believe about yourself. Absolutely. I am a vibrational being, vibrationally emanating desires. You live in a vibrational universe that is managed by the law of attraction. The law of attraction brings vibrations that are like each other together. And so it is important for you to acknowledge that you are vibrational beings, constantly emanating vibrational signals of desire. And when from your human form you offer a vibration of what you want, because you know what you don't want, so you can know what you do want, you cannot contemplate any subject without equal components of wanted and unwanted appearing vibrationally in your experience. Appreciate everything around you that you don't want because it's showing you what you do want. And then become what you want as much as you can inside. And that'll start vibrationally attracting to you. Acknowledge, I don't want that. So that you can make room for what you actually do want. Say, you know what? I hate that yellow dress. I would rather have a pink one. I want a pink dress. I don't want yellow dresses, so I'm not going to think about yellow dresses anymore. I want a pink dress. Pink dress, pink dress, pink dress. Then a pink dress is literally just going to come. It's just going to, that pink dress wants you back because what you want wants you. It really does. It's as simple as that. It is as simple as that. And that's a fact. I don't know why I said that like that, but I did, so here we are. And we have to all live with that together. Okay. Let's get you some dragons. And then we'll do an earth power. Heck yeah, I'm loving this. I'm loving doing this reading, like so much. Okay, how can my turtles, my beautiful golden turtles, get back more control in their life? What dragon can we send their way? A lot. The earth dragon, it clears your path in the land around you. Stay grounded, be ready to serve. Stuck energy is clearing. You can move forward in life. The royal blue and gold dragon strengthens you to stand in your power with wisdom. Awaken to your own majesty. Wear your cloak of power with pride. Aquamarine dragon from Neptune enables you to access your deepest soul wisdom. Spirituality and wisdom are available to you. Develop your psychic abilities and receive ineffable soul knowledge. I love that dragon. 1 second. Andrea? Okay. Source dragon attunes you to the infinite. Be still in the silence. Magic can happen. Be in the moment. Yes, live in the moment and find ways to appreciate yourself in each and every moment. White gold dragon from Lyra connects you to the highest Christ light. Develop your casual chakra. Bathe in 9th dimensional Christ light. You are light. Think light, because you are light. You're doing a really good job. Like, don't criticize yourself too much. Don't think of this as criticism, because you really are doing a very, very good job. Okay. How can my golden turtles gain back more control in their life? How can they get... Oh. Wollenbin, Mount Warning. I create my own destiny and opportunities. I am humbly eternal. Keep saying that. I create my own destinies and opportunities. I am humbly eternal. The Cathedral of Notre Dame. I don't know why I said it like that, but I was watching The Hunchback of Notre Dame the other day. The feminine divine is alive in all spiritual practices. Places of power remain places of power. I am full of love and tolerance. Glastonbury Tor. This is where Avalon is, if you know what that is. Magic flows through my life. I will heal. I have power and it's real. Spiritual power takes time to develop, and I find the right teachers when I am ready. The place of refuge. Pu'uhona. 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 Oh no. Pu'uhonua. Pu'uhonua. Sorry, I like to learn how to pronounce these. Pu'uhonua. Yeah, that sounds right. I am forgiven, I forgive. All of that for just... I am forgiven, I am forgive. Angkor Wat. I have the courage to live my heaven on earth. As above, so below. I am aware that some things must fall apart to be reborn as I would wish. The Amazon. I am interconnected with the world in an intimate way. I am vital. I can find a way to co-create rather than confront. Fairy circles. I see magic everywhere. I look deeper for a solution. I am opening to transforming myself. Curiosity is valuable to me. You're doing a really good job. Like, you have a lot of control over your life. Just allow yourself to kind of let loose. Allow yourself to be free of any sort of judgments that you're placing on yourself. Allow yourself to just be in the moment and not rush. Stop rushing. Just do one thing at a time. One thing a day, one step at a time. You can move slow like the turtle. Maybe you're going too fast. And that's why you needed the turtle. You're doing a good... you're going to do amazing things in this world. I can tell. I feel that. You've got a lot of love and a lot of creativity and a lot to bring. A lot of new ways of doing things and looking at things and new perspectives. You've got so much of that to bring. So much. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope to see you again soon. I hope this helps you get more control over your life or feel like you have some. I will see you later. I love you. Hi, my beautiful little skeletons. Are you feeling a little dead inside? No, that was such like a pacified way of saying, are you feeling a little dead inside today? Well, let me show you this product that will fix everything. Okay, thank you for letting me humor myself. Okay, you need to take a break from the rigidity of your life. You are so self-disciplined. You have so much self-mastery. Like, I can't even believe it. You need to find more passion in your life. That's what you need. What in the world is it that sparks you, like, that makes you want to be alive? What makes you want to be alive? What in this world makes you feel like this moment is worth living? Not even your whole life. Like, what in this moment could you be doing that makes you feel like life is worth living? That's how you're going to get control of your life. Bring more passion into it, because you have so much control over you. You're stuck in this position that you've put yourself in, and you can take yourself out. Find more time for you. Self-care, okay? Get more into self-care. Do some face masks. Take a bubble bath. Go on a run. Do some yoga. This person's doing yoga. Listen to a podcast that you like. Listen to more songs that you like. Find a hobby that you really enjoy doing and just get really good at it. Like, practice meditation. Just take some time for yourself. Take some time for yourself. You're really busy. You are really busy. And you don't need to be super busy. I mean, you might have a lot going on, so you might need to be super busy. But, like, you don't need to, like, feel super busy. You know what I mean? You might be super... See, I'm literally taking off this tag, like... And, like, is that something you would do? Instead of doing this reading right now, would you be focused on taking a tag off of the bottom of a skeleton? You are very detailed, but a little bit too detailed. No, you're not too detailed. There's nothing wrong with you. Like, you're doing really good. You're doing really good, okay? There's nothing wrong with you. But how can we bring a little more sense of peace and control in your life? A peaceful control. Like, you're able to control whether you feel at peace or not, and whether you're on or off, and you're able to control whether you're happy or not. You just need to bring a little bit more passion into your life, okay? Cards already want to speak. Okay? We've got Lepidocrite, open heart, grounded teacher. Practical and methodical. You're practical and methodical. Lepidocrite approaches spirituality in a tangible way. Grounding practices back to the earth while staying connected to source energy. Ground yourself. A great crystal for teachers or anyone who wishes to pass down spiritual teachings. Lepidocrite values tradition and educates without judgment. Sharing wisdom for humanity's highest good. Lepidocrite helps with committing to your life's purpose, staying focused on the tasks at hand, and taking action in order to make progress. Each day you are one step closer to your dreams. Okay, and then we also have Auralite 23. Clarity, focus, higher awareness. Containing 23 different mineral energies, Auralite 23 can promote undeniable clarity and razor-sharp intuition. An ancient stone, Auralite 23, is especially talented in assisting with past life and ancestral healing. It enhances metaphysical abilities, raising the bar on your innate superpowers. Most of all, Auralite 23 can help you appreciate the human experiences and that we are all multidimensional beings. By going within and becoming aware of your inner self, you will be able to show up more fully as your authentic self and who you are meant to be. Go within. Know what makes you happy a little bit better. What makes you feel passionate? What makes you feel alive? And do more of that. Create more of that. You don't have to be so practical all the time. You have support. Reach out for support. You have it. I promise you, you have it. There are people in your life dying to support you. Dying? I don't know how I do it. I am punny. Learn to appreciate yourself in every single moment, even when you feel like everything's let's go crazy, go stupid, sorry. What does my skeletons need in order to feel like they are more controlled and peaceful in their life? Like they have more control over what's happening around them and their mental and emotional state. What can we give them? What can we tell them? What knowledge will set them free? Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, I'm going to start with this one. I have control of the vibration I offer. Say that. Say that with me. I have control of the vibration I offer. Once you begin to believe or expect good feeling things to come, you're in the vortex. And once you get in there, now you are a cooperative component. Now you get to rendezvous with all the good stuff that you have put there. And you can train yourself there. You can do it in a day. You have control of everything that rendezvous with you when you get control of the vibration that you offer. And you get control of the vibration that you offer when you care about how you feel. Care more about how you feel. Care more about you. Self-care. Self-care. Self-care, sis. I hate. Oh, okay. The law of attraction assembles happy relationships. The law of attraction cannot bring you a well-balanced, happy person if you yourself are not already a well-balanced, happy person. The law of attraction, no matter what you do or say, will bring to you those who predominantly match the person who you predominantly are. If you are not happy with yourself or with your life, the attraction of a partner will only exaggerate the discord, because any action taken from a place of lack is always counterproductive. Become what you wish your life was. In any way that you can. If you want more peace, become a peaceful person. Meditate. Then you're going to be attracting more peace. If you're running around doing things all the time, and if you've got such a tight control on everything that's going on and on yourself, you're not going to be able to create freedom. You need to be freedom. You need to feel free in order to create that. So find little ways. Take it step by step. Step by step. Heck yeah. Heck to the hecking yes. I'll never say that like that again. I'm so sorry. Or maybe I will because it's fun. We're going to look at the moon cards. What can my skeletons do to feel more in control of their life? How can they gain back control of their life? Well, those cards wanted to come out. Stop. I can't make this stuff up. I can't. You saw that jump out. It says meditate and contemplate and allow the end of a tough cycle to approach. Allow things to end. Meditate and contemplate. Become a peaceful person and you will attract more peace into your life. How do you become a peaceful person when everything is all over the place? Meditate. Take time to breathe. Do breath work. Look up guided meditations. Accept everything around you the way it is. Let go of control, honestly. Let go of the control. You don't have to be on for everyone all the time. You do not have to be the perfect wife, parent, sister, brother, husband, teacher. You don't have to be perfect for anyone. You're already perfect, feeling exactly what you want to feel in every moment. People don't need you to do everything for them all the time. They don't. They really do not. You need you to do everything for you. And hopefully other people will help. But if you help yourself, then you'll attract more help into your life. You need help. But like, you need help with like your tasks. You're overburdened. Bring love into the situation. Yes, find love. And if you have love, do things with your lover. Love, just say, I love you. Just say, you know what? I love you. You're doing this thing I don't like, but I love you. I love you. I do. I love you. So I'm just going to let you do it. You're very close to achieving your goal. You're very close to achieving your goal. I hope you know that. Whatever your goal is, you're very close to achieving it. So just let go of worrying. Let go of worrying if it's going to work out the way that you want it to, okay? Love. Laugh out loud, okay? Start laughing more. Yes. Watch some stand-up comedy or a funny movie. Watch something with Robin Williams. Flubber? Go watch Flubber. I'm thinking about Flubber and I think you need to watch it. Or like, what's that movie? Borat, definitely, if you're into that kind of humor. What's that movie? Norbit. The guy's name's Norbit. And Latifah. I think it's just called Norbit. I don't know. I could be wrong. You're very close to achieving your goal. That card came out again. Show the world the real you. Don't be afraid to express yourself. Confidence is your key to success. Just be confident in every decision you're making, apart from other people's opinions of it. Adjustments are required, yeah. Just adjust yourself to feel, find ways to create more of the feeling that you want in your life. If you want help, help yourself more. And other people will be more inclined to help you. Confidence is your key to success. You're very close to achieving your goal. You are very close to achieving your goal. Let the moon be your guide. Start looking up moon manifestation. Get into that. That sounds fun. Leave everything up to the moon. It's not up to you. Everything is not up to you. You do not have to do everything by yourself. You do not have to do everything by yourself, and I'm sick and tired of you thinking that. How can my skeletons feel more control in their life? Oh. Transformation. Allow the energy of fear to be transformed by love, creativity, and compassion. Draw out your worries. Draw them out. Just sketch. Just make little stick figures and doodles if you have to. Take a drawing class. Take a pottery class. Mom, are you watching this pile? I've been trying to get you to take a pottery class. That's the only reason why I'm saying that. Sorry. How can my pile 2 take back control of their life? Pile 3. Let go. What, if anything, can be done to let go of what is standing in your way? Just let go. What can you do to let go? How can you show yourself that you are committed to yourself and your happiness and your peace first? Be committed to your own peace. And don't let anyone else take away from that. Something might be happening. Susie might think something and talk bad about you behind your back. Just let go. Do not let Susie be in control of your peace. Susie doesn't mean shit. Sorry. I don't know who Susie is. Dream. Connect to your intuitive dream world of metaphors and symbols. Yes, dream more. Just allow yourself to imagine a reality that isn't the one that you're living in if you don't like it. Imagine you're like, what's the best case scenario? Are you the Queen of Sheba, like living on a throne in like the Bahamas? Is that your absolute best life? If so, start just allowing yourself to imagine that that's what's happening. That might sound a little delusional, but it's healthy to play. To play. Remember, kids, they play imagine. Let's imagine. Just imagine. Just imagine. Take some time. Take 5 minutes a day to just imagine that you're getting weighted on hand and foot. And allow yourself to feel what that feels like. And trust me, not only will it just feel good to feel like that for that 5 minutes that you decide to do this, but it's also going to create situations like that that make you feel that way. That rest. Just allow yourself to imagine it. All you have to do is believe. Let's get one more card. Trust. Trust that you were born a creative being and it never stopped being one. You are creative. Creativity looks different for everyone, but you are absolutely a creative person. You're absolutely a creative person. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching this video today. Thank you, my skeleton pile. You have control of your life. Don't worry. Don't worry. Imagine more. Take up a hobby. Do some self-care. Learn to meditate. You've got this. You've got this. And you know you've got this. Somewhere deep inside, you know that you've got this, okay? I love you. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching.